Hi, today I'm going to share with you like a secret marketing strategy and that helps the Merrill Lynch and generate about 3 million leads in the back to 1950. And the marketing strategy actually is called education-based marketing. So what I'm going to learn in this lesson, and I'm going to share with you, what education-based marketing really is. And I think you are going to learn why it is the most effective way for you to attract the prospect vendor or buyer to get them to trust you. And also you are going to learn, how advertisers use the strategy to generate 3 million qualified leads in 1950. So what is education-based marketing strategy? I think the first time I discovered the education-based marketing strategy actually is from one of the MBA book and by a New York Times best-selling author. His name is Josh Kaufman. And he has brilliant book. So inside he mentioned about something called education-based selling. So this is a definition inside the book. Inside the book, instead about education-based selling is a process of making your prospect better and more informed customers, and by investing time and energy in making your customers smarter, you simultaneously build trust and make them more interested about your offer. So why do you need to know this? And so the reason why you need to know this is because for anyone, if you are running any kind of Facebook ads, or anyone if you are doing any kind of advertising, you have to understand the 5 level of awareness. And by one of the brilliant copywriter, his name is Eugene Gross. And back in 1970, he was the highest paid copywriter in the world. So most of the customers pretty unaware about your offer, and though you do have to, take them go through a journey from problem aware, solution aware, and product aware to become most aware. And for those of you, if you are a real estate agent, let's say you are doing door knocking or letter box dropping, you get leads, and the leads not going to become listing in tomorrow. It's going to take you 3 to 6 months. And the reason why is because you have to take them go through the 5 level awareness. So this is the guy, he discovered this, and he's the world highest paid copywriter in 1950 and 1970. His name is Eugene Gross, actually one of my favorite marketers in the world. So he made about $2 billion for his client with the ads he wrote. And say, actually one of the company and paid him just $54,000 for 4-hour work. By the way, that's back to 1950. I don't know how much money right now, but that's a lot of money. And for 4 hours, for $54,000 for 4-hour work. And he made about $2 billion for his client with the ad he wrote. So why, what is a successful case study apply education-based marketing strategy? I think the first time I knew advertiser who was using education-based marketing strategy to generate is in the October 1994. So there is a gentleman, and by the way, another time he got basically got an advertiser job in Merrill Lynch, and this guy is an advertisement. And back in 1948, but that is a really important day. I want to let you know that's the first time an education-based marketing has been used successfully. I mean, maybe has been used previously, but that's the first time I discovered. So another time, majority of the newspaper ad in 1948, focus on selling customer product or services. So majority of the ads look like this. And they sell watches. So if they sell you this $125 watches or $195 watches, they put in every small description about what this watch is about. They just sell the people watches and get people to buy watches on newspaper. By the way, because there's no internet time, so most of the ads are put on newspaper. Back to 1948, I guess most people haven't born at that time. Then this guy, and which is this man, and he thought about it. He got a brilliant idea at the time, and he was working for a financial firm. And at that time, Merrill Lynch actually is very small at the time. So he was working with a financial firm, Merrill Lynch, And he found out majority of people have never heard about what is a stock. And of course, on these days, everyone know what stock is about. But back in 1950, most of people actually didn't know much about like stock investing, like a mutual bond. And I guess on this day, still a lot of people don't know about mutual bond and stock investing. So he got a brilliant idea. What I thought about it, and I thought about if he can just write a newspaper article to explain what is a stock and investment about, then he will be able to get a lot of the traction. So he got an idea. When we first get an idea, his boss will say no, because most of the ads look like this. So back in 1948, most of the ads, okay, his boss say, why do you need write an article to just put ads, because everyone is doing this way, and why do you need to do that? But I thought, because everyone else was doing that way, I want to do something that is different. And say, this is what he did. And so for a whole page, and he put an article, and basically to educate people about what stock and bond. And so full page and newspaper ad, and written by the guy. His name is Louis Ingle. That's his name, Louis. And back to 1948, he put his ad there and educate people about what a stock and bond is. So basically, that's it. I think it's about 6,000 words, over 6,500 words for the newspaper ads. And so he get people answer readers' question rather than selling the stock and bond. So that's the first time education-based marketing was used. And so what happened is ask the interested target audience to request how to invest a booklet. So how does he generate leads? Basically, at the end of the newspaper ad, they say if you are interested about it, what you can do is, you can just, at that time, it is every old school, by the way. So people have to cut the newspaper, bottom of the newspaper, and mail them back, and then to request like how to invest a booklet, like a handbook, to learn about the more. If people want to get more information, they just have to request how to invest a booklet to learn about how this works. So the newspaper, ad use about 6,540 words to sell an irresistible offer. So that's what there's no cost, but it's free as well. So if the people want to request something, instead it's free. And what happened is, and say the newspaper ads actually generate about just from this one, generate about 3 million leads for the Merrill Lynch. And then Merrill Lynch actually use the same education-based marketing strategy to run about 90 minutes how to invest a movie show. I guess the first time, someone run webinar, but that time there's no webinar, by the way. So what they did is they put it how to invest into a movie. I mean, it sounds really ridiculous, but that's how they did it. And they put it into a movie, and then they got someone to talk about 90 minutes and to educate people about how to invest in a movie, teach you how to invest in stock market in movie. Guess what? That's what they are doing. So 90 minutes how to invest. Movie is free, no obligation. It's kind of like a webinar we are running today. Most people now running webinar. I guess the first time they are running webinar is back to 1916. That's the first webinar, looks like. So then, give the result. Merrill Lynch actually is a wealth management and financial services firm, and this is how Merrill Lynch get started. And because a piece of newspaper ads brought in about 3 million leads, so they help the Merrill Lynch transfer them, become a small financial firm to become the big giant financial firm on the Wall Street. And soon after newspaper ad, Merrill Lynch received 5,000 requests for the offer. So they just put a newspaper there and 5,000 requests there. And here is a target audience response. And so people read about the newspaper said, what amazing, Ingo replied and said, God bless Merrill Lynch. I've been wanting to know this for all my life. I own stock and bond. I never really know what I own. So this is the audience respond to the ad to say, your ads is brilliant. The information you put on ads and is information they've been trying to find out, for every long time. So Merrill Lynch ran the same newspaper ad over the country for years and generated over $3 million leads. And for the Merrill Lynch, so both of them become the largest financial firm in the world. Then the guy, father of advertising, David Ogilvy. So David Ogilvy, actually, he's the father of the modern advertising. And he thought the ads is so creative. So he did something really simple. David Ogilvy actually perfect. He optimized Louis' newspaper ad. He thought about it. And at that time, he was just getting started his advertising agency. Of course, if you know anything about advertising, you know. And David Ogilvy built one of the largest advertising agencies in the world. So what he did is he modeled the Louis ad and then created about 17 newspaper ad to sell his own advertising agency. So he basically, created a similar ads, like write a big, newspaper article and then to sell his own advertising agency. So as a result, and Ogilvy Animation Advertising has created $1.48 billion worth of advertising in 1970. And Ogilvy Australia actually still there today. And the point is they are the largest, and advertising agency in the world right now. So the strategy definitely works. And if you are looking to, if you tune in look into how to, build your business and how to build more leads into your business, you gotta need to use something called education-based marketing, because this is the most powerful marketing strategy to generate leads on demand. So if you do have any other question about strategy, and then let me know, and I will publish more video about this, and along the way to help you understand, what is a proven to work marketing principle and how does it work.